doing another reading, a Q&A reading, specifics. So, one of the first questions I wanted to ask. Okay, hold on, let me give it a minute to record me. Okay, so this is a Q&A reading. It is January 31st, 2026 at 11:31 a.m. I'm sorry, 11:31 p.m. for me. So, I'm gonna do a Q&A reading. The time of answers is recorded, so people can't say that I somehow fabricated anything. Okay, so the first question is in regards to the GRO webpage, which is like a registry of like infants or births and deaths and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna ask if Henry gave Natalie permission to use his last name when she filed for um, a birth certificate for a child that she's most likely adopted. We're gonna ask the cards if she's adopted a child too, but we're gonna answer one question at a time. So, especially we're doing unbiased. I'm doing a reading from an objective point of view, just to argument's sake. See what the cards have to say. Okay, so did Henry assist Natalie? Did he give Natalie permission to use his last name when she registered a child, or whoever's child that she's managed to acquire? All right. Did Henry give Natalie permission to use his last name? Okay, so they show me the first two cards that came out. Four of Pentacles reversed and Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so they're telling me that he is not attached to this. He's not invested here. He had no intention either. There was no intention of being invested in whatever she committed with the webpage registry. Okay, we do have the Judgment here. So they did tell me that this is interesting. Okay, so there's been something that's been announced to the audience here. So this has already kind of been broadcasted. They're saying the Judgment, or she may have just done this to make an announcement to the audiences here. She's trying to broadcast to the world here. Or this card could also be saying that him not being attached to this is being broadcasted. Okay, we got a Tower, and then we got a Queen of Cups reverse and a Temperance. So they're saying that somebody's a little unstable here. We got the Queen of Cups reversed. So that could be Natalie herself being unhinged and manipulative. She's looking over at the Tower. So she's aware that something's about to blow up in her face. Okay, and they're also saying that she was attempting to balance out everything in her situation because she knew that this stuff would come around to knowledge. People would find out about something here. She knew it would blow up in her face, so she was attempting to balance out her situation. Okay, it says Wheel of Fortune reverse, the Queen of Swords upright, and then the Four of Wands reverse. So they're saying it's a misfortune that somebody communicated, because we got this Queen of Swords here who's directing communications or sending out information. It's probably the person who posted it initially. They're saying Four of Wands reverse. These are bad rumors. These are rumors that are not true. So this woman, the woman that is responsible for sharing this GRO registry in Natalie's name and all this stuff, it was participating to help block off bad rumors or help her communicate rumors that aren't true. We get the Five of Cups. Somebody's crying over spilt milk here still, even so. So I don't understand that. Okay, Seven of Pentacles reversed. So maybe it's because something isn't paying off with it. So I think Natalie's a little disappointed and crying over spilt milk because it's not working. It didn't work. What she was attempting to do here and was not successful. All right, so they're telling me that Henry had nothing to do with it. This Four of Pentacles reverse is telling me that he was not attached to it. He was not invested into this child that she registered. Okay, so clarify yes or no. We're going to ask yes or no if he participated with the adoption process or whatever she did with this child. Did he participate with to help her acquire a child? All right, some action was taken. They're saying Knight of Wands. Aurela, no man. Get down. No man. Ooh, she's bad. Okay, so some action was taken impulsively. They're just saying some action was taken, but we're trying to ask if Henry took action. Let's ask. I want to see a yes or no card, because this could be anyone taking action here, but we're trying to ask if he took action specifically. Yes or no. Let's see if Henry invested himself into acquiring this child or helping her register a child. Yes or no. Clarify if he did or didn't. Clarify yes or no if Henry took action to assist Natalie with this child situation or registering it in any way. King of Swords reversed. Okay, I'm not getting a good sign here. I'm getting cards that are suggesting somebody's lying or manipulating communications. Clarify yes or no. Clarify yes or no if Henry did in fact assist Natalie with registering a child. Need an ace in reverse or upright. So I'm going to keep shuffling until I get an ace, because then I'll know for sure the answer to that question. Unless they spell it out in a different way here. There's just say, okay, so they're saying somebody, a negative opportunist is the one that took action here. We got Page of Wands reversed, and then the Fool. The challenge. Okay, well, interesting. All right, so they're saying somebody that was a negative opportunist is the one that took the leap of faith. And it's funny because the Fool is facing the King of Swords reversed. So they are obviously doing something spontaneously. And they're the ones responsible for King of Swords reversed. I just want to see yes or no card. Yes or no. Negative opportunist could be Natalie, most likely, but I want to see for sure if Henry's the one that specifically. I mean, they're telling me a negative opportunist. Okay, so something was done unofficially or illegally because the Hierophant's reversed. Two of Wands reversed. So I don't think Henry traveled with Natalie to do this. They're saying somebody did not have a shared travel. It did not, and it was not official. We have, okay. Yeah, they're saying that King of Pentacles reversed, so I don't think he invested himself. And then the Five of Wands upright is saying that he's been battling because he wants to be unreliable. He does not want to be a source of stability or reliability for her. And then they're saying Six of Pentacles reversed, and then the Hanged Man. He held back. He held himself back, and they're saying that he did not give her that generosity. So they're basically saying that he did not help her commit this. He didn't help her submit this information. This was not something he went and did with her. Interesting. And then they say that the High Priestess reversed, and then Nine of Wands upright. I'm sorry. The Nine of Wands upright, and then the High Priestess reversed. So somebody's acting quite delusional, and there's like a battle. So she's battling. She's looking at her options here. Seven of Cups here. Somebody's got a headache because they aren't seeing that. It's almost like a delusional problem that they're having, and then it's showing that she's looking into ways. It's like looking at options that she has. Seven of Cups. And it's because he's held himself back. It shows here Nine of Pentacles reverse, and then the Eight of Wands upright. So they're literally saying that she's not an ideal apple for him. So he's like reserved himself. King of Cups upright always reserves his energy, emotions, or doesn't display. So they're saying that he's not exactly being open emotionally or open to anything. It's a reserved energy. And then it says Eight of Wands, so like it's getting out that she's obviously not his ideal apple, and he's reserving. It's almost like he's not doing anything specific to her, and it's becoming obvious that he's holding himself back. So they're basically saying that she's the one that went and did this. Okay, so they're confirming that Natalie's the one who basically took action impulsively to be able to do this. And it says that she's doing this to sabotage him. The Five of Swords here, and Three of Cups reversed, and then the Four of Cups. She's trying to sabotage him around infidelity. So she's trying to make it seem like he's cheating. He's like he's being a cheater. And then it shows here Four Cups. So it's because he is not open to her. Whatever she's trying to do, whatever gesture she's trying to push at him, he's deliberately refraining from interacting with, and it's almost like he's not responding to her messages. They literally show me messages she's sending him, and then he's literally like not responding. He's in Four Cups. He's totally not yeah, he's totally not trying to respond or give in to anything she's trying to sabotage and make it seem like he's committed infidelity. How? So that's what she's doing with this whole fucking GRO fucking shit. She's trying to make it seem like Henry fucking registered a child with her. It literally says that he's been unreliable to her, and she's arguing. There's been arguments and fights because of him not being a source of stability or a source of reliability. She's fighting with him because he's not being consistent. He's not being reliable to her. And then it says, like, she's trying to, like, it's like almost like a delusional, sorry, my cards are sliding. It's almost like a delusional battle for her. She's fighting a battle, but it's because she's delusional. She's not seeing a big picture. She's not realizing something. It's like, see the wrap around her head. It's like a mental limitation. Something she's not seeing or not understanding. And then it says that she's brainstorming, or she's looking at her options, because she's unable to stand her ground, defend herself against what she's been accused of. And she's trying to rally support behind herself. So this is what she's doing with the GRO crap. So they even confirm, like, Natalie has everything to do with that getting released. She's trying to defend herself. Or get people to rally behind her. It's fucking sick. And I love how she tried to use somebody else to release this information so that she acts like it's not her that's fucking leaking it. But it's funny. I think it's hilarious how people aren't buying it. Like, people know she's not, like, the one, like, they know that she's not the person that's refraining from releasing information. They know she's responsible for a lot of that happening. And who knows? That person that shared it could be a part of Natalie's group somehow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the cards don't lie. They're not fucking lying to me. When they say that Natalie's trying to brainstorm ways or figure out ways to defend herself, we cannot deny that. We know that that is true. If she has to use another flying monkey, she's going to do it. And she can act like she has nothing to do with it, but the truth of the day is she's the only one that is concerned about proving this child. And anyone acting on her behalf is a part of her group or is doing her bidding. There's no one in this fucking planet that cares that much about this woman besides herself and her flying monkeys. Okay? They say it's unfortunate. It's a misfortune. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords. The person that communicated this or directed the communications about this or sent out information is sharing negative rumors, is sharing rumors that aren't true. Four Wands reverse, and then it's making, and Natalie's upset actually. They're saying that Natalie's actually quite upset because nothing's paying off for her. It didn't even pay off. What this woman helped her do, whoever this person is that helped her do this, it's not paying off for Natalie anyways. There's no harvest from that effort. We're talking about specifically the GRO fucking webpage. That's what we're talking about specifically. We're asking if Henry's the one that helped her fucking submit a registered child. It says he did not invest himself. He is not a part of that. They're saying he had no intention. He had no plans moving forward to attach himself to that situation. And that is what's being acknowledged or broadcasted to the world. I mean, they're also saying that Natalie wanted to broadcast to the audience here. And then they're saying that the negative opportunist is the one that took action to lie. Somebody's misleading people or lying on paper. There could be, I mean, this could be her. This could be her acting on behalf of Henry and lying for him, basically. They're saying that it's the negative opportunist that is the one that took action to do this. GRO register, or registry, I'm sorry. Entry, whatever you want to call it. The file number, whatever. They're saying the negative opportunist, the one that's taking advantage, the one that has ambition in a negative way, is the one taking the action, the leap of faith to a lie. She's most likely impersonating Henry or trying to make it seem like he's taken action somehow. They're basically saying that she's the one that's done this. But she has actually committed perjury, for sure. They say that this was illegal, was unofficial, and that he did not travel. He did not travel to this office to help her submit this registered information. It also says that he wasn't generous. If anything, he refrained from doing anything. He's been holding back from anything in that regard. Refusing to do anything. Okay, and then it says that she's concerned about a tower. So she's trying to balance out her situation here. That makes sense. That is not a lie. The tarot is not lying. That is 100% something Natalie is concerned about. She wants to balance out her situation because she does not look good right now in public. She's very much concerned about a big blow up here, a big catastrophe. She's very insecure. They're saying she's being manipulative. Queen of Cups reverse is always an emotional manipulator. Somebody that is taking advantage of emotions to manipulate people. She's manipulating. She's acting unhinged. Okay? They're literally saying that she's responsible for this whole situation. She's the only one concerned about a big tower occurring. She's aware of a tower. She's aware of this looming horizon of this big tower that's about to blow up in her face, and she's attempting to see if she can balance things out. It's funny. It's telling me that she knows something's on the horizon here. Something's about to be destroyed completely, and she's trying to see if she can work things out in her favor. They're saying that Henry is actually reserving himself emotionally, and it's because she's not an ideal apple. 9 of Pentacles reverse. And that is what's being communicated. Okay? People are talking about this already. She's not an ideal person. And his behavior is reflecting that he is not trying to invest in her. She's not an ideal apple. Okay, so we clarified what happened with the GEO webpage entry. We know exactly who's responsible for it being leaked and for who is actually responsible for making it a thing. And it says that Henry was not responsible for that. He did not help her. He did not go to this office with her. He did not travel to this office to help submit paperwork. She's completely the one taking advantage of the situation and lying on his behalf. So let's see what's going to happen. We clarify what's going to end up happening since she's the one that's taking action here to lie on his behalf. Clarify what's going to happen. It's funny because they even show that she's upset over that stuff being leaked and it not being helpful to her. Hilarious. She was just complaining today about that particularly. Okay, they're saying 5 of Wands. Alrighty, they're telling me 5 of Wands. 3 of Cups reverse, and then they tell me the 4 of Cups upright. He's still not budging. Henry's not budging. She's trying, but he's not budging. Okay, so she's going to be served some kind of denial here, or like she's going to be rejected for something. It could be bad news. 5 of Wands could be an argument over the situation as it stands, and then 3 Cups reverse is saying this is not something that he supported or put his energy behind, or he didn't support this. So, I mean, there's obviously going to be some kind of rift or fight over this. I don't even think perhaps Henry didn't even know she did this. Okay? This could be a reason. 8 of Swords. Like, he's still not budging. 4 Cups, and then 8 of Swords reverse. He's still being freed up out of this situation, all these illusions. He's not responding to any of her illusions. He is not wanting to be wrapped up in illusions either. So I don't think... Yeah, they're saying... Clarify what's going to happen. Give me a second. Let me just... Okay, so this is going to hit her like a ton of bricks. The tower came out again. Okay, so yeah, she didn't... 6 of Pentacles. Since Henry did not give her permission to use his last name, she's most likely going to be served some bad news here. It's going to hit her out of the blue, the tower. Since he did not communicate that this was his child or did not participate, nor did he travel with her to do and submit this paperwork. It's almost like they're saying, like, he did not communicate to these people about taking her forward. Hold on, give me a second. Let me just see. I want more detailed information here. Give me a second. So clarify what's going to happen. Okay, so What is this Knight of Cups? I know this is about being served. And then it's saying served to Page of Cups reversed. Okay, so they're saying something. Okay, something that will balance things out. The Temperance here. I think they're saying that she cannot have his last name in her paperwork. Whatever she's trying to invest into, they're saying the good news is she's not allowed to juggle this. She's not allowed to include Henry in her paperwork like that. And since it's no secret exactly that she's being an opportunist, a negative opportunist, they're even clarifying who's behaving in this manner. They show me Queen of Wands upright, the Hermit reverse, and the Page of Wands reverse. Since she's acting like this Page of Wands reverse, and it not being exactly a secret, she's going to be served some kind of news that may be bad news to her. It's going to hit her out of the blue unexpectedly, the Tower here. I want to know what this Knight of Cups is talking about. I feel like it's about being served paperwork. Okay, so criticism, being served criticism. Penalty. Ten of Swords. Could be penalty. Oh, they're saying yes. Okay, so Page of Swords is not Page of Swords. Ace of Swords. So they're saying it's true. She's going to be getting a phone call about penalties. And she's not able to defend herself. They're saying, don't be upset. She can't defend herself in the audiences here because of what they're doing. So she's going to be served news. Something's going to happen. It's going to balance out what she's done. She's going to be served information and rejected for something, and that's going to hit her out unexpectedly. And it's almost like they're saying that she cannot provide, if she cannot be using his information. It's almost like the lack of generosity, since he did not provide her permission. They're saying words like she's going to be penalized. And then when I was saying that, this Ace of Swords fell out. So they're saying that yes. And then they said that the judgment here, she's going to get a phone call about this. And then Seven of Wands, she's not going to be able to defend herself in public. And that's what she's going to be upset over. She's going to be in, this is the Tower. So because this has leaked, and Henry didn't know she had done this, they're literally saying that the good news is she's not allowed to juggle this investment. She's not allowed to use his surname. She's most likely going to have penalties because she decided to lie on his behalf. Yeah, there's a whole ass argument going on here in the background. I think Henry may be arguing about this and saying that he did not support it and that he had been refusing contact and not trying to respond to her. And that, basically he's not exactly wrapped up in the illusions here. So she's going to be corrected for this. And they are confirming it is herself. It's not exactly a secret. She's being a negative opportunist. She's very ambitious in a negative way. It's not a secret. Hermit reverse is saying not a secret. Whew. Man, they stink. Okay, so they got the judgment here. Sorry, my cat just decided to drop a nuclear bomb. Okay, legally, it's going to be revealed. Something legal is going to be revealed. They're saying the justice is going to be revealed. Clarify. Whoo, they stink. I need to hurry up in this live. God dang it, man. You blow it up in here. Clarify this justice, please. The bomb. Nuclear bomb. It's going to hit Natalie. It's going to stink. Woo, man, that stinks. Just kidding, guys. It's not prediction. Whew, man, they stink. I'm gonna have to hurry up here. I'm gonna die in 5 minutes. This Seven of Wands reverse, so she's not gonna be able to defend herself anymore. She's gonna be trying to figure out other options because legally something happens where she's not allowed to be taking actions. The Knight of Wands reverse, something she's not able to do. It's going to be revealed. It's probably going to be corrected by the legal processes. Okay. Clarify the Knight of Wands reversed. They're just saying that Natalie's not allowed to take action, certain actions. Her challenge is King of Pentacles. So Henry is her challenge right now. And they're saying that it's going to be revealed she's not allowed to be taking action. Yeah, they reject her for something. Or he did not offer. I think she's going to be blocked from being able to advertise online. I guess the news that she's going to get is that she's not allowed to advertise online. Henry's a father. Legally, we've got the Queen of Swords here, and then Page of Swords reversed. It's like there's something legally is going to be stopping her from being able to show things online. Okay? Stuff that she's trying to do to claim, basically pin Henry with a child. And, for example, putting his name on the birth registry without his permission. Yeah, she's going to be stopped from doing that kind of stuff. And most likely she's going to be penalized because she submitted this paperwork and forcing Henry's surname and trying to do things without his permission. Yeah, and it says that nothing pays off for her. She's insecure because nothing's going to pay off for her. And Henry's not reconciling with her. And that'll be known publicly, which is going to cause a lot of imbalance for her. She's not going to reconcile with Henry, and nothing actually. No crop is harvested. Whatever she's been trying to invest into or work on in regards to that GRO webpage and her media and defending herself and around this child, that's not going to pay off. And they're saying that she's not reconciling with Henry and she's insecure. She's acting unhinged, emotionally unhinged, and that's saying that it'll be publicly recognized that that there's an imbalance here going on. It's going to be public that there's something going on that's causing an imbalance. Yeah, it's going to be broadcasted. Apparently, there's something that's going to be broadcast that's going to really throw her off. Throw everything she's been doing into a problem. Her challenge is Henry. She's still brainstorming. Because she's rejected, she's unable to do what she was trying to do there. And they're saying something will be corrected legally. That will be revealed or exposed. And then she's going to be unable to take action. And she's going to be acting unhinged as fuck. They're basically saying she's going to be retaliating because of this. Okay, I'm going to end the live right now because I cannot function. My cat blew it up in here. I can't read cards while she's doing... I gotta go.